What's up, Wiregrass? Thank you all for joining us. Now, I know that I said last week would be the final CTP, but I was just playing with y'all. As long as we got the highlights coming in, there will be more of me for all of y'all to enjoy. And with the first round of the playoffs finally kicking off, we got plenty of action to show you guys, so let's get right to it. Coming in for our first entry in the playoff edition of the CTPs, we go to the land of the Purple Cats as Addison takes on the Washington County Bulldogs. And here we got my dog Addison Sin, who plays for the Purple Cats, ironically. Here we got Sin, who takes the snap. He rolls out to the right, and with pressure all in his grill, he fades back a little bit, looking like the OG Dirk Nowitzki before launching a moonshot as it lands gracefully in the midst of Easton Kilpatrick for the Addison touchdown. Coming in number 4, the Felines, they're taking over the early stages of the CTPs because we got the Op Bobcats taking on the W.S. Neal Eagles. But on this play, it's the Bobcats who will be flying through the air. We got Ops QB Taylon Wicker, who runs a makeshift play action. By the time he turns around, it's already a guy in his face. And in a situation like that, you just got to toss one up and pray for the best. Now, I don't know if Wicker, he had a rabbit's foot stuffed in his sock, or if we need to just call him John Wick from now on, because he put this ball right on the money to his receiver in the back of the end zone, and his guy is somehow able to keep his feet in bounds for the score. Coming in hot for our third play of the night, I could make a CTP lineup just out of this plays from this kid alone. We make our way over to Abbeville Christian as the Generals. They're taking on the Monroe Academy Volunteers with Ahmad Billings. He's standing clean in the pocket. He could probably make a sandwich with all the time his lineman gave him with those incredible blocks. Luckily, he didn't need that much time to find his guy down the field. Billings, he rips one to Jaden Buchanan, who stretches out for the diving grab and is somehow able to hold on to the ball, and that's a touchdown for the Generals. And if it weren't for one play just ahead of it, this would have taken the cake. Coming in for our runner-up play of the week, we take it back to the land of the Purple Cats playpen. And if you want to talk about poise in the pocket, Addison Sin can tell you all about it. He takes the snap, scans the field, he likes what he sees, and the way this pass was thrown just gracefully over the field lights, it was almost like it was a gift from the angels above. But what's a great pass without an even better catch? Because Brody Lowry, he is somehow able to corral this in over 2 defenders for the Addison touchdown. Now, before we get to my top play of the CTP playoff edition, we got to highlight just one play that missed out on making the cut. We find our way back into the home of the Generals as Billings, he takes the snap from the shotgun. And by this point, we just need to change his number from 0 to 12 because my guy has a 12-gauge shotty for a right arm. Even with pressure in his face, he's still able to launch this beauty of a pass, and it connects with my boy Drew. Andrew Condry, he hauls it in for a very easy touchdown. Now, last week we had one big man touchdown get snubbed from my top play of the CTPs, but not this time. We move over into the Bears' den as Conwood battles it out against the Chickasaw Chieftains. And I don't know if Chickasaw's quarterback, he sensed a ghost, a spirit. He sensed something, but he somehow loses the football and just cannot regain possession. But don't worry, because Cottonwood's Christopher Edmondson, the big man, he's here to clean up the mess and rumble, young man, rumble. Edmondson, he turns on those twin turbo jets and nobody is going to catch him. My guy was so surprised that he was able to run this in for the score. He almost ran right through the gates and out of the stadium. But when you have a big man touchdown like that, it's only fitting that they go home with my top play, and Christopher Edmondson, he did just that. Now, that's all the time that we have for sports, but we'll be right back after this.